There you go, everybody. So sorry about that. One-man band here on LA Flights, fighting the heat and, well, doing the show. How long was that? I think 2 minutes, right? Well, listen. We're going to have some great planes. Let's take a look. We have everyone's favorite Team Stripes. We have a Keta 747. That one flying to Cincinnati. Get ready. We have a Blue 777 flying to JFK. All these planes, the 74, the 777, will be taking off on runway 33. That is directly in front of us. So sorry about the sound, my friends. Welcome to LA Flights. This is part 2 of the Saturday special here at the home of the One More Plane. Home of the One More Plane. I think they're doing the, let's see, I think we're going to have a 747 UPS push in just a few moments. But first we'll stay here. We'll stay with the taxiing aircraft. Welcome back, everyone. Cheryl, our wonderful moderator, welcoming everyone back. Small interruption happening in about an hour ago, and I do apologize, guys, but hey, listen, we're out here, you know, fighting hard behind the camera to keep the show going. Let's take a look. I think we have Kieran. I appreciate that. 5 memberships being sent to LA Flights. Thank you, friend. 5 memberships for the LA Flights channel. Thank you so much for that, friend. Equivalent of a $25 super chat today. Let's take a look. I think I hear the APU starting up for the 747 UPS. We have Cami Hudson, a $2 super chat. Team Condor. Ringle sucking. Talking about Team Condor. There it is. Team Stripes. Team Stripes, everyone. Looks like we have a FedEx 777. That one just arrived. Flying in from Taipei, a quick refueling stop before it heads to Memphis. All right, let's go to the couple freighters about to take off. All right, so a little bit of a 2-for-1 special. Yes, we have the Korean, we have the 747.
Left at Echo, make contact ground.
All right, so we're still waiting for these 2 planes to take off. Let's take a look. Let me welcome every single one of you. Let me quiet down the ATC for just a little bit. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Second day of the Anchorage edition of LA Flights Live. What an incredible, what an eventful couple days that we've been having. Listen. So we've been live since 10 in the morning, and, well, you know, we did have that 1-hour intermission. We stopped right around 1 p.m. and, well, getting the show going about an hour later. Battery supply, okay? When we travel to these, you know, places outside of LAX, we can't take our normal supply of batteries, okay? So please understand with us. Please, you know, have patience with us. What we call a long show on LA Flights, 10, 11, 12, sometimes 15 hours. We can't do that here when we travel to Miami. We can't do that when we travel to Boston, you know, to Alaska, etc., with the exception of New York and SFO, because SFO, we just drive our portable generators. JFK, it's a whole different story. But all the other locations, we only have a few a few battery packs that we're able to take on the flights to power the entire LA flight setup. So a long show in Alaska is 5-6 hours. So like I said, we've been live since 10 a.m. and we're trying our absolute best to conserve battery. We had that tech hiccup part 1 at the end of part 1. So we're doing this part 2. I don't know how long we're going to go live, to be honest with you. I mean, I wish I can give you an exact time, like, okay, we're going to be live until 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 3 p.m., whatever, right? I wish I could give you an exact time. But we're just going to go for it. You know, we're going to wing it, as they say. So, you know, I think, you know, we'll capture a few takeoffs, and once we start having the traffic die down, then I guess we'll call it a day. Are you ready? So bear with us. You know, we'll see how long it goes. Thank you for coming back. Part 2, Saturday, June 22nd. The Anchorage edition of LA Flights continues. All right, let's take a look. I think we're going to have the 777. Is it going to line up? What's this 737 doing? Let's take a look. What do we have? .737 Alaska, very interesting. I'm not seeing it on the tracking apps for some reason. Just waiting. What are you doing? What are you doing, Alaska? Let's go for the FedEx taxiing to the FedEx parking stalls. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Why isn't the 777 lining up yet? I don't know why. And for some reason, there's an Alaskan 737. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, the one in the tracking apps is a different one. It's an E175 coming into land. I don't know why that 777's there. I don't have any flight information for all of you. We're about to have the E175 appear. Any second now. There it is. There you go. We'll stay with the 74. We'll stay with the 777. Are you ready? My goal? You know, I can't guarantee, because of the battery supply, I can't guarantee that we're going to stay for this one. But that's my goal, to stay for the national. Very special livery. That's going to be my goal for today. Hopefully we get to see that one take off on the show. All right, let's zoom in. Korean lining up finally. Oh, do you hear that? Wow, loud.
They'll send car behind you, just point out their southbound as well. Contact Sparks, good day. Air 257 Heavy, contact Sparks, good day. Contact 257 Korean 257, good day. Car 4 thanks for your patience. Contact Sparks, good day. We're departure 400.
All right, let's take a look.
653 Heavy, Anchorage Tower, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Runway 33, clear for takeoff, County 653.
All right, the Keta 747 clear for takeoff. I just heard it over the radio. All right, it's a going, it's a moving.
Well, Tango, Anchorage Tower, departure same like a day at drone risk, and 5 airborne.
All right, let's take a look. We have the Keta flying to Cincinnati. Keta 653.
Hey,
Hello.
the maintenance ground runway 33 at fuel, then contact ground.
Thank you.
Fuel, contact ground.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you.
County 653 Heavy, contact Sparks, good day. Departure, County 653, good day.
All right, well, there you go. The tree blocking it. Tree blocking the shot. Let's take a look. I think we have a little prop. Going to be taking off soon. I think it's powering up. I think it's doing its pre-taxi checklist. All that good stuff. It's already on the move.
FedEx 129 Charlie Bravo on the right base 7 left, top it. FedEx 129 Charlie Bravo, Anchorage Tower, runway 7 left, clear to land. 7 left, clear to land. Charlie Bravo. Tower Race, Air 32, North Airport, Quebec, ready to taxi. 32 Tower, contact ground, flight 9.
I doubt it, but hopefully it crosses runway 33. Hopefully it continues taxiing on Sierra. Hopefully that happens. Will it happen? Who knows? Hopefully it does not make a left. Hopefully we have a close-up shot of that prop and it makes a left. Let's go and take a look at this one. We have a really big seaplane taking off. Look at that. I think we have a banana seaplane. I'll take it. We have a banana. Look at that! A flying banana, a flying potassium over Anchorage.
Tower Rise, 2042, 8 mile visual, 7 from the left. 2042, 8 star, runway 7 left, clear to land. Clear to land, rise, 2042, 7.
There you go. We got a banana on the show. Let's take a look. I think we're going to have this 747. This one has been, we've been looking at this one. We've been staring at this one all morning long. Finally, it looks like the tug is going to connect to that front gear, and the 747 will be pushing in just a few moments. Looks like we have a Delta 737 just arrived, flying in from Cordova, it looks like. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Let's take a look. Delta. Heading to Seattle. Very nice. Okay, so it's a takeoff instead. There you go. Looking at this one, we'll zoom into Alaska, correction, Delta Airlines. Flying to Seattle. Looks like we have a shiny exec jet straight ahead. Where's that Delta 73? Flying to Seattle. There it is, heading to runway 33 for takeoff.
Medevac 95 Bravo left at Delta, then contact ground.
Thank you all in the Banana Club. You guys never disappoint. We had a Banana Alaska edition. And Wilson, you were the first to strike. Thank you so much, and you are always right there in the podium. We have Peter in Frankfurt, a Banana Super Chat. The overrated chef sending us a Banana Super Chat. Thank you so much, friend. We have Jenny in Texas, who kept us company in the Director's Lounge today. Thank you so much, Jenny. We have Brave Mog in France sending a Banana Super Chat. Friendly Forest, thank you so much. Hey, George, thank you so much. Part of the Banana Club, we appreciate that. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in the Director's Lounge a few minutes ago. Edge of the Flyer. Last but not least, a Banana Super. Let's take a look. Who's here? We have Alaska Airlines 226 flying to Seattle, Washington. So we have a race in our hands. We have a race between Alaska and Delta Airlines. The race to Seattle. Looks like the first one to take off, the first one to line up will be Delta Airlines. Philip says there's only one real banana plane. We can get help, though. We can get help. Temporary bananas.
33, quick takeoff. Alaska 226, thanks, runway 33, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 33, line up. Alright, 2042 left, left kilo, contact ground.
I hear a seaplane taking off. Do you hear that? Where is it?
Delta 922, contact departure, good day. Delta, 922. Delta 922, contact departure. Switching departure, Delta 922.
All right, the race to Seattle. 747 UPS pushing.
On the 702, Anchorage, 2 mile final, runway 7 left, straight away.
And let's go to the one. Let's go to Alaska. Race to Seattle, Washington.
The 226, contact departure, good day. Good day, 226.
All right, let's go for it. Let's go for UPS. Look at this site. All right, we'll zoom in.
Airframe 32, contact departure, good day. FedEx 129, Charlie Bravo, Anchorage, Tower Cross, 7 left, Golf, Romeo, top 7 right, at Romeo.
Look at that size comparison. My goodness, look at that. I gotta love those size comparisons. There you go, Mary Rivera. Mary Rivera says, I didn't know Delta flew to Anchorage. Well, yeah. Several airlines, in fact. American Airlines, Delta. What's the other one? Alaska Airlines. Bauman, thank you so much. Have you had the chance to fly on a 757 to New York? For some reason, they're putting it on the July 2nd, 6 a.m. flight. No clue why. Well, I haven't. Do you know something? My flights, okay? So listen, I have to, all right, listen, Bauman, okay. Looks like you have a lot of information in your hands, all right? So listen. Peter's going to try and fly out on the Friday, all right? On the Friday, what's the date? 28th, and come back on the 7th of July, okay? So we're going to be there one entire week, Saturday to Saturday. The live shows will be Saturday to Saturday, but I'll be there Friday the day before, and I'll fly out Sunday the day after. And let me say that you are worrying me because you're telling me that the flights to JFK, they're right around $700 per person. So we'll see how that goes. Bauman, one more time. Delta Cargo has not released the final schedule for July yet, so I can't see if they're doing this throughout the summer season. Thank you so much, friend. All right, listen, as we see that 747. All right, everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, you know, we're trying our absolute best to continue the show. We had a little tech glitch give us interrupt the first part of today's show, if you know what I mean. We had about an hour intermission, and well, we're back. How long is this part gonna go? I don't know. Don't know. My goal is to stay for that national 747. If anyone knows what time the national special livery is taking off, I would love to know if it's gonna be like 8 p.m. or something. You know, I think that's gonna be a little too late for us. How long is today gonna last? The second part. We've been live for a few minutes. I think 25 minutes. It might be an hour show. We'll see what happens. I just want to. Having a tech issue interrupt the show, I don't want the last image we see from one of our special locations to be the buffering wheel. So, you know, I want a proper finale. Here we are, you know, trying to give Anchorage the send-off it deserves. Hopefully this one crosses runway 33 on Taxiway Sierra. Hopefully it continues taxiing. Hopefully it does not turn. Welcome to LA Flights Alaska edition. The last day before we go back home. Back to the home base. And UPS making the turn. Yeah, all right, guys, thank you so much. Looks like the National 747 was supposed to take off right around 12:10 p.m. Pacific time, so I guess that time is not reliable. If you haven't seen the National, I'll zoom into it in just a bit. Looks like we have another Alaska 737 taxiing, flying to Bethel, Alaska. Hey, look at this. We have a blue 747 heading to the parking stalls. Korean 8283 flying in from Seoul. Oh my goodness, look at this. Jeez Louise. Okay, Bauman helping me out. Okay, this is it. Let's take a look. All right, well, there you go, Bauman. I'm going to put your message on the screen after the takeoff, all right? Bauman helping me out with finding flights, finding flights to JFK. I haven't booked my flights yet, not yet. All right, let's go for UPS. Look at this. Hold on. We're going to zoom in. I think we have a aerial tour. We have a looks like a bush plane. No, seaplane. There you go. And we go zoom into the UPS 747. Only if I knew what time the Anchorage, not the Anchorage, but the only if I knew what time the national 747 would take off. That I think is the goal, but to capture the departure for this one. But oh my goodness, I just don't know what time it's going to take off. Let's go and zoom into the Learjet. All right, 7-4 is lining up. Do you know something, friends? I think I'm going to call it. I think I am going to call it. You know, I just wish it was a little more busy. And listen, we've been live since 10 in the morning, okay? So we did have a good day of plane spotting here here on LA Flights. We love Anchorage. We're going to be coming up here several times in the next few months, okay? So we will be back. Don't you worry. I'm calling it. I think the busiest week of LA Flights, I think coming to a close. I think this will be the last takeoff of this very busy plane spotting week. Wow, look at that. Wow, using almost the entire length of runway 33. You gotta love that. Almost the entire length. There you go, everybody. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. We'll go and zoom in to the, let's take a look. I think we're going to zoom into these 747s. I think we have the Korean. Is that an arrival? Let's take a look. I think we have. Yes, an arrival. Alaska 175 flying in from Seattle, Washington. Hey, before I go, okay, listen, we have a big super chat, okay? So we have Bauman sending us a $50 tip. Peter, not sure how flexible your schedule is, but if you actually move your trip date back, you would actually save $200 per person round trip. Fare drops to $586 on JetBlue. My goodness. Okay, so listen, I'll be taking a look at that message, you know, more close, and you know, we'll definitely be on a lookout for the fares. I haven't booked my flights to New York yet, but listen, in a couple of weeks, one way or another, even if I have to drive to New York, we will be live from the TWA Hotel in just a couple of weeks. 4th of July special. KWJ sending us a super chat. Thank you so much. Part of the Red Heart Super Chat Club. And we have Bauman. Once again, hey, listen, thank you, friend. Bauman, what do you have to say, my friend? Let's take a look. I'm sure you know this, but you also have a $10 per bag if you pay. Oh, I didn't know that. What? I didn't know you can save $10 when you pay for the checked bag before checking in, which might add up with how many bags you brought last time. Look at that. I didn't know that. Okay. Thank you so much for the LA Flights top tip there. Very nice. Top tip. Pay for the bags before you check in. And Wilson sending us a big red heart super chat. Thank you so much, and we do appreciate that. We're going to call it a day, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed the busiest week we've ever had. I think a viewer told me that we had traveled this entire week was going to travel what? We were going to travel, what, like 7,000 nautical miles? Something like that. Something incredibly bonkers. LAX to Boston right after Air Force One's special show at LAX on Sunday. That's a day after the Clutters Park regular, the weekend show we had. So Saturday we had a show from Clutters Park. Sunday we had a special covering Air Force One's takeoff from a very difficult location to get to at LAX. A few hours after Air Force One show, we got on a flight. We hopped on and we traveled to Boston. Didn't sleep at all-nighter, and we had three amazing shows from Boston Logan. We met so many of you in the LA Flights family, and Wednesday, you guys saved the day. Oh my goodness, you know who you are. Are you ready? You came to the rescue Wednesday, the hottest day of plane spotting we've ever had. Joshua was melting. He's still feeling the side effects. Are you ready? Believe it or not, he really is feeling the side effects from that historic show here on LA Flights. It was a record-breaking day in Boston in regards to the heat. And Joshua really, really giving it his all. And LA Flights family, you guys saved the Wednesday show. 70 pounds of ice, actually more than that, really. A lot of cold drinks, a lot of cold snacks, and of course a lot of handshakes as we got to meet so many of you. All right, I think that's it. The LA Flights family rocks here on LA Flights. And I hope you know that we haven't, we are the home of the One More Plane. We always take the spirits of the One More Plane to all the locations we go to. Well, today we haven't had a One More Plane, sadly. If you want to stay for just one more plane, you need to fill the chat with, I think one of the most famous sayings. I think one of the most famous sayings in live airport streaming, I think in plane spotting in general. One more plane. Do you guys want to stay for just one more? Yes or no? I have the perfect flight. I have the perfect plane, and it's about to line up. We'll take the camera and we'll zoom in to the last plane of the Anchorage edition of LA Flights. Let's go for it, everybody. Let's take a look. Today's one more plane could be this one. This one right over here. What do you guys think? That's the plane I wanted to see take off, and I think it heard me. I think it heard LA Flights that we were calling it a day. It said, "Don't end just yet." Yes or no? One more plane. Give us a yes, give us a no. Column, thank you so much, sending us a £2 super chat. Mass Air Cargo showing active at Anchorage. Does it have any flight information? No, it doesn't have any flight info. If I see it moving, friend, I'll stay for it. But, for example, that National 747, the transponder was on for hours, okay? For hours. So just because the transponder is left on here at Anchorage doesn't really mean anything. So we'll see what happens. If I see it moving, we'll stay for it. KWJ, thank you so much. National moving. Thank you, friend. Proud member in the Banana Lounge. All right, should be lining up in just a bit. And there it goes, everyone. All right, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put up the banner known around the world. If I can find it, let's take a look. I can't find it. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. There it is, everyone. One more plane, the official one more plane for tonight. It's going to be national as we conclude the busiest week we've ever had. I'll be flying to Los Angeles tomorrow night. It's midnight. I'll be landing in Los Angeles 7 a.m. Monday morning, okay? Depending on how I feel, there's a good possibility I'll just drive straight to Clutter's Park right after the airport. I won't go home. I'll just drive straight to the airport. Well, I'll just go straight to the plane spotting location, Clutter's Park, and we'll do a show. Why not? Depending on how I feel. As of right now, the next time that you go, that you see us live, it's going to be back in Los Angeles. Unless I go crazy and I pull out the one more plane, one more day tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna happen. If it does happen, please, please, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every single time I go live. Oh yes, I have said, oh, I'm not gonna go live on any given day. And then I end up going live. So make sure you follow us, you subscribe, you hit that notification bell. Who knows? Even though right now I'm not feeling it, I think tomorrow we're just gonna prepare for our flight back home. But you never know. Oh my goodness, I think the trees are gonna block it. There you go. Very special livery. Very special 747. The one more plane for today. One more bonus, why not? We have one already lined up. I can't say no to it. It's already going. We have this one flying to Seattle. We have Alaska's 53 flying to Seattle, Washington, a 737 MAX 9. Should be going any moment. How about this, friends? Listen, we always end with a show with more than 1,000 likes. It doesn't matter how long it is, doesn't matter where we are. You always help us cross 1,000 likes. Before we end today, please help LA Flights cross 1,000 likes. We need 150 of you to hit the like. If you have enjoyed the Anchorage edition, please don't forget to leave a like. 150 to go before we cross the first 1,000. Can we keep that streak alive? Oh my goodness, get ready. Well, that's it, everyone. That is it. That's it, everyone. What do you guys think? 1,000 likes. We're only 5 away. Can we cross the big 1,000? Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? It's a big one. It's a Dash 8 flying to Hong Kong. Can we say no to a 747? I don't think I can. Hold on, let me think about it. Can I say no to a 747? Let me think. Huh. Can you? I don't think I can. Oh, I think we're gonna have to stay for that one. What do you guys think? Let's take a look. I did say, though, that we were going to end the show, but we have a 747. Let's go for the special livery. Let's think about it, all right? Let's take a few seconds. Let's think about it. Do you want to extend the show for that 747? Let's go for the one flying to Juneau, Alaska. Alaska 78 in a very special livery honoring those who serve. All right, let's take a look. And we have a couple of planes taxiing towards us. So we have the FedEx 777 and the UPS 747. Both of these planes just arrived. UPS 1939 flying in from Hong Kong. FedEx 5012 flying in from Hong Kong. There you go. It's the race from Hong Kong. Nice. The race from Hong Kong. How many times can Peter say the city of Hong Kong? Greg says, Peter, let's do it. Ginny says, we saw that livery in Boston the other day. The honoring those who serve. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's go for it. We'll zoom into this one. All right, this one is also flying to Hong Kong.
I was here yesterday. Oh, hey, very nice. I was here yesterday. That place is better than here. It's only that. But yeah, no, there you go. Yeah, that spot better than out of it. This is where the internet. So this morning you had this guy Eric from Anchorage from the airport. Yeah, it was here. Yeah, so I was watching, and he mentioned something about having tours to. I mean, you can tour the airport. Is that what he said? Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. I mean, I went to the Facebook page and I requested if I could have a tour, but I don't know if he's going. That page and he
Have we decided? Are we gonna stay for this one? Who can say no to the 747? I can't say no to the 74. I'm sorry. I think it's official. I think we'll call it. And this, unless something else pops up, I think this one's gonna be the one that we end on. All right, is that a deal? If we have another 747 that activates its transponder, we'll stay for it, okay? Is that a deal? If nothing else pops up, we'll end with this 747-8. Is that a deal? Good deal, yes or no? Deal, do we have a deal? Deal or no deal? I'll stay if another one pops up. I think it's going to cross. I think it's crossing runway 33. There you go, it's crossing. Do you know why it's crossing? Because it's a one-way street. Taxiway Sierra, Taxiway Romeo, right? Sierra is this one right here on the right side of the runway. Romeo is where that other 747 is on. And both of these taxiways, they're one-way streets. So if one is occupied, the other aircraft either have to wait or they have to cross the runway and go to the other side. Oh my goodness. You don't know how many times we get asked. Peter, how many times do we get asked? Red Robin, love the name, says just got to stay for this one. There you go. You know, we've like I said, we've been live since 10 in the morning. You know, it was a good day of plane spotting today. It was a good long day of planes, and you know, I just wish we had a little bit more traffic. And I think we're gonna call it a day. Joshua was with us earlier, but you know, he did have to go because he is having a few of the side effects of being outside the entire day Wednesday during the record-breaking heat in Boston. So Joshua is feeling a little bit of the side effects. So you know, there's a few reasons why we're gonna call it a day. Primarily, the biggest reason I would stay, but you know, I think it's traffic is pretty much dying down. JFK flights, what do you guys think? Look at this. We'll zoom in. All right, we'll zoom in, we'll zoom in, we'll zoom in. Jeez Louise, trust the host. Let's take a look. Trust the host. That is Korean 250. Left JFK 6 hours, 30 minutes ago and flying to Seoul. Arriving in South Korea, wow, 7 hours from now. That is a big cargo flight. Not needing to land at JFK today. Excuse me, not needing to land in Anchorage for the refueling stop. Not today. Looks like we have a plane already lined up on runway 33. Let's see, it looks like a little E-175. Operated by Horizon Air, flying to Portland. Little E-175. Well, let's go from the little E-175. Let's go to the big 74. UPS 1934 flying to Hong Kong. Oh wow, look at this. That is Atlas flying in from Shenzhen. Let's go for the 7-4 UPS. I'm fairly confident this is how we'll end today's live show. Let's go for the UPS. One more 747. And let's go and zoom into the Cargolux 7-4. There you go. That one just arrived. And it's flying in from Hong Kong, 9-hour, 22-minute flight. Oh, look at this. We have a seaplane from a massive 747. Let's go to the seaplane taking off. All right. I think this 747 taking its time so that another 747 can start pushing. Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen? And Flight Technologies, thank you so much. Sending LA flights 5 memberships. I truly hope you've enjoyed. I truly hope you've enjoyed the incredible week here on LA flights. Boston, Anchorage, and back to Los Angeles in a couple of days. There you are. 5 memberships. I'm putting your message on the screen right now. Thank you, thank you. The equivalent of a $25 super chat. Do I hear a train coming? Chugga, 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 chugga. In honor of Josh. Are you ready? In honor of Josh. Let's take a look. We have a takeoff. We have a small one. This one, Northern Air Cargo, a 737-400. Doesn't have the older engines. This one has the newer CFM56 engines. All right, let's go for the 7-4. So this one is Atlas, just arrived. Flying in from Shenzhen, 9-hour, 32-minute flight. And we're going to be zooming into Pilatus, the Pilatus, operated by Life Flight Network. All right, we're going to be zooming into this one for the next bit. Hey, look at that. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. We have Ginny sending LA flights. Get ready. Big $50 super chats. I'm seeing it right now. It took me a little time to log in to the PayPal, but I have the PayPal super chats. Thank you, Jenny, for using PayPal, by the way, okay? You know how much that helps us. Big super chat coming in. Thank you so much, Jenny and Tracy in DFW in Dallas, Texas. That's going to help me with Kevin's chili fund. My goodness. Kevin, a very hungry man. Let's take a look. We have a few takeoffs. Well, all of a sudden, we're going to have a few more takeoffs before that 747 takes off, the UPS. So we have 1, we have 2 Alaska planes, and we have the third one. 3 Alaska planes taking off. Looks like before the 747 takes off. Well, you know the rules. We're going to wait until the 747s take off. If another one lights up, if another one starts pushing, you bet we're going to stay for it, okay? Remember, it's a deal between you and I. Well, let's take a look. This one's still waiting. All right, UPS, the 747. It looks like it's going to take off before the other 737s. All right, there you go, lining up. Thank you so much. We have Morgan Evans sending us a 2 Canadian super chat. A very cool super sticker. Thank you so much, Morgan Evans. We have Mike sending us a £2 super chat. Thanks for a great week, LA flights, Peter and Josh. Mike, we're so happy you enjoyed, my friend, and we're going to have more of these crazy weeks in the future. Well, you know the deal. If a 747 pushes, we'll stay for it. That's the deal we had, right? Will this be the last plane of the Anchorage edition of LA Flights? All right, that one's gone. Let's go for the one that's parking. This is not a takeoff. This is an arrival. Look at this. All right, everybody, remember, it's a deal. I'm not ending the show if a 747 is going to take off. We not only have this one pushing, that's the one flying to Louisville. We have that one moving around, and we have this one already on its way to runway 33. I'm staying for it. I can't say no to these planes in front of us. I have to see them take off. Do you agree? Give us a yes, give us a no. Can't say no to that. I'll be accused of an AvGeek crime if I end the show right now. I can't be accused of an AvGeek crime. I'm just a plane spotter. I'm not a criminal out here. I have to stay for them. I have to stay for 2 more 747s. Let's go and take a look. We're going to go for the Ghost 747. We got the Ghost. Look at that, it's crossing. It's crossing runway 33. All right, it's taxing on Sierra. Thank you so much, Eric, sending LA Flights a $5 super excuse me, a £5 super chat. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much, and welcome to LA Flights Anchorage Edition. Anchorage Edition. All right, so we have that one, and we also have this one, the UPS 747. Not one, but two 74s. Taking off in just a bit, in just a few minutes. I think we have a membership milestone to celebrate. Let's take a look. Arta Girl sending us a 26-month milestone. Thank you for the amazing week, including my two favorite airports. Also love seeing Josh back in the saddle. We missed you. And it's always a great day when we get to see Kevin vibes. Thank you, Arta Girl. Welcome to LA Flights. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for being Team LA Flights. We'll zoom in. Nice. We're getting the waves. Big waves coming in. All right, we'll leave the prop. Let's go for the UPS 747 flying to Louisville. UPS 197 on its way. And thank you so much, Rory. Rory Shields, loving the Anchorage weekend. Loving the Anchorage weekend. Peter. Thank you, Rory. We'll be here more often, friend. You know, I definitely see ourselves coming a few times to Anchorage this year. We'll definitely be back at least a couple times this year. At least. Look at this, we have a little bit of a traffic jam. Leaving runway 33, we have a little E-175 flying to Fairbanks. That certainly felt like a rocket, my goodness. Jeez Louise, that one felt like a rocket. All right, next one taking off is an Alaskan 737. Alaska 51 flying to Barrow, Alaska, a 737-800. Alicia Gal sending 5 memberships to LA Flights. Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you so much for helping grow the LA Flights family with 5 memberships. I'll put your message on the screen. Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. So the LA Flights historian says Anchorage is the airport where we get more waves per flight. Talk about an incredible ratio there. Thank you, Degas. Wow, look at that. Big 747 coming in, touching down, runway 7 left. Let's go for the takeoff. Well, we wanted a grand finale, and I think we're having it. We're having the grand finale in front of the LA Flights cameras as we say goodbye to Alaska for a short time, but we'll definitely be back. Mike, thank you so much. Grand finale happening right now, and a bit of a membership train. I'll take it. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, let's go for it. We're going to go to this 747 on Taxiway Sierra. This is the Ghost Caleta. No flight information for this one. Wild Hair Transport, thank you so much. There's the message. Joining the membership train today as we say goodbye to Alaska, as we say goodbye to the busiest week we've ever had. Hey, there you go. Very nice. Hey, Degas, I wonder if you can give Cat Sound Stanky the timestamp for the giveaway. We had a very lucky viewer. We had John, who will hopefully respond to me, get back to me before midnight tonight. John winning the giveaway in LA Flights Anchorage edition t-shirts. Wonderful viewer. Are you ready? Sponsoring the giveaway, and we had Eric from the airport come by and, you know, delayed the giveaway by just a bit. David, thank you so much. David from Katy, Texas. 1 to LA Flights. Thank you so much. Joining the membership train as we end the day of plane spotting. As we end the week, we have Friendly Forester joining the train, and C-130 touching down. There you go. You don't know. You never know what you'll see on a day of plane spotting with LA Flights. All right, let's go for the 747's grand finale happening right now. Thank you, Friendly Forester. Thank you, David. Thank you, Philip Brock, celebrating 10 months with LA Flights. Hello, Peter and Josh. A good show. Thank you so much, friend. And very nice. We're ending with a grand finale. Let's take a look. Catskill Hillbilly sending us a $10 super chat. Thank you for a great show, Peter, Josh, and Cargo Kevin. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the generous support, guys. All right. 1 of 2 747s taking off. Wow. One more 747. One more UPS flying to Kentucky. One more. Just one more. We're going to have the Korean 747 that just arrived Not a takeoff. This one heading to the parking area, flying in from Seoul in South Korea. 7-hour, 16-minute flight for Korean 255. Jerry, thank you so much, sending us a $10 super chat. Can't match exactly from the phone, but a match nonetheless. Thank you for the great shows. Thank you, thank you. Matching. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have Mr. Lopez sending a 787 super chat. I'm going to match my Texas neighbor, Ginny's PayPal on behalf of all of those who would like to help, would like to contribute to LA flights, but are not able at this time for whatever reason. Oh my goodness, I'm going to confirm this, okay, Mr. Lopez? Thank you, thank you. Matching Ginny. Ginny sent a big $50 super chat just a few moments ago. Thank you so much, Mr. Lopez. Let's take a look. I think we have a small Learjet taken off. No, it's not a Learjet. This is the prop that we were zooming into. Alaska Central Express flying to Bethel. They gave us a big wave. The flight crew of the Beech 1900 giving us a big wave as they taxied on Sierra. Let's take a look. We're waiting for that 747 UPS to get a move on. Not moving yet. Nice. Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez sending a big $50 super chat. Matching Ginny on PayPal. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Thank you so much. We have Alicia sending a $10 super chat on PayPal. Thank you, Alicia. Mr. Lopez, thank you so much. Catskill Hillbilly sending us a $10 super chat, thanking the crew of LA Flights. Jerry, can't match exactly from the phone, but a match nonetheless. Thank you for the great shows. Alicia Gal, there you are, sending us a red heart super chat. Thank you, thank you. We have KWJ sending LA Flights a super chat. Thank you so much, Jim Barnes. Jim sending a $10 super chat as we end the show, as we wrap things up. Peter, thank you for the epic week of plane spotting. I tried to get out to see you, Josh and Kevin, today, but I'm sorry I missed you all. So happy you're coming back to Anchorage, because Anchorage loves LA Flights. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the very, very kind comment. Jim, maybe next time, all right? Maybe next time. All right, this is it, everyone. The last takeoff of the Anchorage edition. This is it. Last takeoff. And it's gone. And it's gone, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was certainly the biggest week, the busiest week Josh and I have ever had. And I'll never forget this week. I'll never forget it. It's really been nonstop, if you really think about it. You know, I've been talking about it throughout the show. Saturday we were live from the Clutters Park. You know, for our usual Saturday show, we were live Sunday for the special bonus Air Force One coverage. A few hours after that, we were on a flight. My flight was delayed to Boston. But there we were, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, from the amazing city, amazing airport, Boston Logan. And we had so much fun. The LA Flights family was absolutely incredible, did not let us down. Record-breaking heat. According to the news stations in Boston, according to them, record-breaking on Wednesday, the hottest day on record. And we were right there, we were melting. Joshua, absolutely melting. And you guys didn't let us down. More than 70 pounds of ice. The pictures are on Instagram and Facebook. A whole bunch of cold drinks. The show on Wednesday was because of the LA Flights family, and I'll never forget that. You guys really do have our backs. It shows, it's proven every single day we come out here. I hope you enjoyed the Anchorage edition. You know, right after Boston, we were in the air the entire day on Thursday, and my first flying experience on United. Yesterday, today, and special guests. I have a few favorite moments. We'll continue the conversation in the Director's Lounge of LA Flights. Share with me your favorite moments of this week. And never forget that we're going to have more of these busy weeks in the near future. This is how we do plane spotting on LA Flights. I'm your host. I'm your personal plane spotter. My name is Peter. And your personal cameraman, your personal host as well, Josh, trying to recover from the record-breaking heat that we suffered, that we had to endure on Wednesday. On behalf of Josh, on behalf of LA Flights, thank you. Thank you for everything. Team LA Flights. We'll see you in Los Angeles next week. Bye-bye. See you soon. Now that is a sight.
FedEx 282 Heavy Roger, you'll follow the Keta Heavy Boeing 747 ahead and to your left.